big mail. Alright, let's see. End up my assignments. And let's do our dailies. You can go check out all the new stuff. Check out all the new stuff. That Trailblaze. Neat. 2000. Alright, what are all these exclamations? Where are they coming from? Huh. Game optimization, known issues. Voiceover and subtitles don't match. Acquisition. Okay, so freeze. Game might freeze. Okay. Oh. 1.4 strategy guide. Yeah. Jing Liu. Keychain. Pretty cool. Huh. Oil lab background. I need more. I need more stellar quartz, stellar jade. I don't have enough. Oh no. I just felt. Oh no. I thought my headphone wires were fraying or tearing. Nope, they're still good. Go to the notice board in the overworld and see whether the Rightful Rights Society has new commission. Alright. We will go do our dailies.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Found a note in the corner of the notice board that says, Lavon, a member of the Rightful Rights Society, has issued an assignment. Please contact Lavon if you're interested in offering your help. I'll ask Lavon about it. Oh, this girl that's trying to like sell out real estate in the Bellbog Iceland.
Suburban real estate in demand. Advanced sales from the day.
Yeah. I'll help you exercise your rightful rights. You're a member? Yes. Count me in then. That's a reaction I like. The other members all ran away when they heard I wanted to treat them to tea. They thought I'm trying to sell something to them. I mean, that's what you do. Okay, that's true. I just want to have some tea and get away from work. Isn't that enough? Isn't that what the society does? Alright. I only have so much time to relax. Go wait for me in the Goethe Hotel lobby, and I'll be there soon. We got ourselves a date. Playing this game for almost like half a year now. 4 or 5 months, almost end of the year. Ugh. It hasn't got old yet. You're here. Didn't realize I'd be fasting. Yeah, I gotta walk. Can't just TP in here like you can. Gotta eat something when you're sitting in places like this. Otherwise I feel embarrassed. Here's the menu. Order whatever you want. My treat. Coffee. What's up with you? The menu already says it's temporarily unavailable. Coffee beans are so precious in Bellabog, and I've only ever seen my mother drink coffee once in my life. I'll get you a moo hot milk instead. Oh, come on, I want coffee. They don't have coffee in Bellabog. It'll take about 20 minutes. Let's wait. Are you gonna sell me something now? I'm ready. I said, don't mention work. What's wrong with you? I feel quite different from usual, that's why.
That's your 8th dick.
If it's different from work. And so she starts blabbing. I live alone. I came to the administrative district on my own to make a name for myself. I set my eyes on that snowy area in the suburbs. Thought it would be very profitable. 1 hour later, she really gave a whole presentation on it. Why do you think I'm trying to make a name for myself? It's all to become financially independent soon. I can't take it if I have to go back. 2 hours later. Character development. I feel really lost. I'm doing my best, making sales day in, day out. I've given up on having life or family. What am I getting out of it? 3 hours. Feels good to say all that. Thank you for listening to me. Didn't realize you were under so much pressure. Feels much better after I said it. Thank you. The Rightful Rights Society is great. It's a precious chance to have a break like this. Here's a little something to compensate you for listening to me. I'm heading back to work now. See you later.
That's your 8th dish.
And I'll have a night. Man. Okay, so 4 characters, 1 time. Oh wait. What do I need to do? I'm gonna have to start farming destruction again if I'm gonna pull for Jean Leo. Wonder if anyone has it on friends list. Anyone? Oh, Chapo, my man. Alright. Okay, Claire Light Cone. Alright, you're it. Let's go.
Nap time. Stand down. This battle is unavoidable.
So clean.
Lend me your strength. Blade of moonlight.
Oh.
The strength.
I'm gonna run out of SP.
Nowhere to run. All will be revealed.
Oh man, she's already out of the state.
In lunar flame. Time for a shot.
I wonder. I'm doing the rotation wrong. Still.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Nap time. We've entered the storm.
Okay, we'll do Bronya's ult.
Crush
Use
them.
up her damage.
Blade of moonlight.
Yes.
You'll pay for this.
Dude goes through so much of it with Bronya.
Lend me your strength. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
43,000. Yeah.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
So cool. Alright, with this normal attack with Natasha.
Blade fodder.
That's not enough to trigger Natasha's. It's like right on the verge. Big hunga bunga damage.
Heaven served. Price.
But I'm a... Try harder.
But I'm a doctor. And he kicked the bucket.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Tedious.
Indeed.
The strength.
I mean, I feel like I got some cracks and relics on my Dong Hung, so.
Blade of moonlight.
Yeah, it is pretty hard to keep that up if I just pair Bronya. Just burns through them right away.
All will be revealed.
Okay, but I have the ult this time. Now she'll have 3 stacks. There's 3 stacks.
You'll pay
50,000.
for this.
Shoot him. 21,000. That's 1 skill point invested.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Okay,
Crush them.
let's do this. Skill.
This battle is unavoidable.
61,000.
Lend me your strength. Ready for death.
Ready for death? Heck yeah.
All will be revealed. In
Yep,
lunar
okay.
flame.
Yep, she still has her. She's still in the buff state.
Awaken dormant scales. cleansing dragon.
Oh, Dong Hong might just die.
Blade fodder.
Nope. He is A-okay.
Heavens, rise!
Okay, so there's that. So that's that daily done. I feel like that Ingrid was just a little underwhelming. But I still want her. Even if it was light underwhelming. My team was not the best. At least not tuned for that. But it is nice. She goes through that like state pretty dang quick with Bronya. Gosh. Oh, I can't. I just want currency. Get that ticket. Hoyo burst, or like Mihoyo ice and big sword using woman. How did they do it? Yola? Inlia? How do they do it? How do they do it? Need to consume the Trailblaze. Okay. I'll go back to it. I'll do this. Another two twice. That'll use up all my Trailblazing power for the night. Okay. It's not Senpai. Okay. Oh, this one's got like the signature and the like 220 crit damage. No Eidolons. Ice. I heard Quantum's better. The Quantum's. Okay. Yeah. Let's try her. Now actually put in my Pela here. Yes. This should be good. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go for this. I thought about subbing out Natasha, but I would have no sustain.
Time for a shot.
So, not the best idea.
Stand down.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have baby damage until we hit that stage.
There's always a weakness. Enemy data net markers activated.
That's actually so funny.
Little counterattack.
That's like 3,000. That's like nothing.
Lend me your strength.
Alright, but now here, we go into the state. What's her stuff called anyway? Like those stacks. I don't even know how you pronounce this. G. What is this? G? Oh yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. But we skill, we get our second stack, go into
An
Transcendent.
endless lifespan is just a bitter wait for insanity.
Yeah, you said it. So yeah, we get another stack, and then as soon as we get that stack, we go into Spectral Transmigration. You'll get another turn, and her crit rate increases by 48%. That's crazy. Yep.
Blade of moonlight.
So there's her stance. And then her damage just absolutely skyrockets.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah. Okay, so it's on Bronya this time, so that's fine.
Tedious.
Get a stack, hit that.
You'll pay for this.
Alright. We're gonna keep going. Hopefully Bronya doesn't just... Man, they hit hard. Yeah. So we scale here, and then we ult right after.
Blade of moonlight.
We've entered the storm.
Oh, we can Bronya ult, so we can get some more buffs on her.
All will be revealed.
Then we ult here. Ult on this Void Ranger.
In lunar flame.
We have this super pretty animation. 108,000. This honestly is gonna be overkill for this variant. 4 people. 3 must pay the price. Okay. Oh my god, Brian is actually just straight up at 1 health.
That's better. Your assistance is timed a little something.
Brian is just an actual champ right now.
Nowhere to run.
Alright, yep, nowhere to run. We blast. That's some big damage right there.
Ready for another?
I almost kinda feel like Branya just chugs through, or using Branya makes it chug through those stacks really quick. But on the other hand, feels really good
Lend me your strength.
just to do it. Alright, that's some funny damage.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Try harder.
Try harder.
Nap time.
Just gets hit. Try harder.
We have the upper hand.
Uh-huh.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Oh, we are. Yeah, okay, so I think for an effective Jingliu team, it's gonna have to have speedy teammates if you're gonna put Bronya in. So this is my SP consumption is kind of
An
upset.
endless lifespan is just a bitter wait for insanity. Blade of moonlight.
God, she's so pretty when she takes off that blindfold.
In lunar flame.
Absurd damage. 35,000. Not bad.
Naughty child.
Ready for death.
Yes.
Commencing support. Ready for another? You'll pay for this.
Now
Lend me your
we
strength.
can do this, and we just kill.
All will be revealed.
Oops, I clicked a little early.
In lunar flame.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
24,000.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Stand down.
Attack.
Blade of
Baby damage, and then we do big damage. That's actually so funny, just how much it goes from 3,000 to just 80,000. It's actually such a funny spike.
Battle is unapproved.
It's actually hilarious just how big that spike is. Oh my god, what's going on? Why is that was actually kind of crazy, but it just did. That was not me moving the mouse. That was the game. Okay, so we'll do this again. And we're not even gonna... Lyra maybe? Lyra's the character I want from the standard banner, but I don't have her yet. We'll put a lot in there. Lyra, 37. 3,700. That's pretty tasty. Alright, let's try it. This person put a lot of effort into their Clara. Disco Submarine. Alright. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Donghong. We'll start Wrecking House. Ah, wrong destruction character.
Heaven surge. Rise.
Target threat index lowered. Eliminating threat.
Eliminating threat.
You'll pay for this. Time for a shot. That's better.
Do not fret.
Can I heal up?
Something. Think nothing of it.
Heaven's surge. Break.
Not a very wise use, I suppose, but I think it's fine.
Nap time.
Yeah.
Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
We enter the
30,000.
storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
This battle is
Hide.
I want to protect everyone too.
30,000 is pretty good, honestly.
You'll pay for this. Nap time.
Heaven's surge. Break.
Okay.
Time
Yes.
for a shot.
Target Clara. That's the plan.
Are you all right?
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Ult. Now we kill.
Surge. Rise.
Yes.
Are you all right? As you command.
Nap time.
Are you all right?
This battle is unavoidable.
I'm okay. Clara just says, I'm okay.
Heaven's surge.
Bulgarian leap.
Target threat index lowered.
Lowered.
Lend me your strength.
And then we do Divine Spear. Honestly, I think I might like Divine Spear a little bit more than Fulgurant Leap. It's a cool animation with the spear at the end. He has a spear in his like normal
I want to
form,
protect everyone too.
right? I suppose Dong Hung form.
Awaken, dormant. World cleansing dragon.
Yep. Toss that aside. Okay, after this patch though,
Heaven's surge.
I think I can finally start saving.
Eliminating threat.
I just, man, they just kept releasing bangers back to back. Damn. I want Eidolons from my man, Dong Hung. They're all pretty damn good. Like E1 and E2 are just correct. More damage, and extra stack of his Squama Sacrosancta. Meaning the dude can just basically get a free 3 SP basic attack enhanced. So that's pretty juicy. Let's see. E4 is honestly kinda nuts too. The buff effect lasting to the end of the character's next turn is pretty insane. I think, what's it? That's the crit damage one. Either the crit damage or the one that's damage percent up. And then E6 is also just kind of insane. Compared to Jin Liu, like, this man's Eidolons are kind of nuts. Jin Liu has some pretty tame Eidolons in comparison. Oops, I'll be unlocking that. I'll unlock the Nameless Glory later. I did not get a single Q, and I wish I did. I just need one more for E4. One more. But yeah, her Eidolons aren't super impressive. This is nice. E1, 24% increase in crit damage, plus well, this one's a more conditional. If only one enemy target's attacked, it'll do ice damage equal to 100% of her attack. Which, if you think about how much he stacks on attack, it's pretty nuts. But he used, if I remember correct, he used to say it was just a single enemy, that enemy would also get the multipliers that the blast adjacent enemies would receive. So, I don't know. I feel like that's what it used to be. This is pretty juicy. Increase the damage of the next enhanced skill by 80%. Like, if you use her ultimate right after entering the state, like, it's pretty nutty. So, it sounds pretty nutty. And so this just increases her attack gain from sucking the health of allies. And probably like something that actually changes her gameplay wise. Crit damage increases by 50% while in that state. That's honestly pretty absurd at E6. 2 tickets and 400. I need some more. Alright, so I got an achievement while I was using. Oh, so that's how. Okay. 4 people. Price. Use Jingliu to reduce any allies' health to 1 in a single battle. So that's how that one got. So that's how Prime was at 1. Contemplate. And Sila's in the next. What's it? After Jinliu, cause Sila rerun. Man, why do I keep trying to pull for DPS? I have Dong Hong. I have Kafka. Yan King was just off standards. Parts off standard. Well, off starter banner. Himeko was a pity break. A lot. There's 3 DPSs I could use. And I'm still pulling for more. I will be settling with my 4-star sustains, I suppose. But I am not gonna be saving up for Lacha and Fushu. Actually, I don't know about Lacha. Let me take a look at him. Like, E0 is still pretty dang good. Like, that's just how good he is. Lacha. But here his icons just go really nuts too. So let's take a look at him. Okay, so he just gives a nice little attack buff while that field is his healing field is active. Okay, and then if his skill triggers and the HP is lower than 50%, the outgoing healing increases by 30%. Honestly, from what I've seen of friend or support launchouts, that first half doesn't seem like very useful because it's just gonna heal right back up to full because of how fat his heals are. And then forget the allies' health is 50% off. Oh wait, so hold on. So after he heals them above, basically go back to max. Once they're at max, get a shield. That's pretty nuts, honestly. Shield. And when the field's active, weakened, so more sustain. That's pretty nice. 100% to reduce all enemies' type risk. Bro does it all. Harmony right here. He has preservation shields. This is Nihility basically on the last 2. The latter 2, I don't know. Man. Oh. Okay, well, enough daydreaming, I guess. Let's go do some actual thingies. Do I want to do the Trailblaze? Or do I want to do the Aetherium? Let's take a look. Future market. Okay, so it looks like that one's the story. Yeah. And I still gotta do Lynx's companion quest, Bushuan or March's companion quest, and Donghung and Bible to Lineage. What's it? Companion quest. A couple more companion quests I gotta get. Wait, do I have to? Okay, so I have to do the future market in order to go. So let's go ahead and do this. Talk to March. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Topaz's kid, but dang, do I love her design. Alright, let's go talk to March. We'll also talk to this sussy man.
People on the express are shocked at the sight of me.
I'm not shocked.
I heard Don Hung mention that before he boarded the express, there was a passenger who looked remarkably like me. He was seemingly up to no good and left a lasting psychological scar. The gentleman in spectacles, Mr. Welt Yang, he walked away as soon as he laid eyes on me. A while later, he used a device to transfer a book to me called On the Matter of Environment. No one is born evil. I'll wager that fellow was an intriguing character.
I know nothing about Oto, the XP, or launch as an XP of Oto. I know nothing about him. The man is very pretty, but he is pretty sussy. Alright, March, what you got for me?
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited, but Pom-Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
We have a group chat. In a while. Oh shoot, it's Branya. Branya, me, March, and Dong Hung. Let's see. Oh, it's a Silverman guard with a beverage. Can you read this message? Oh. Can you read this message, Express Crew? Hey, Branya. I see it. Been a while, Branya. Branya, we're missing you so much. Great, I was worried that you couldn't receive messages. I know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. Oh my god, recently I've been working on preparing the Soul Warm Festival. A traditional Belabogian festival. The standard celebrations for this festival have been suspended for years due to the Fragmentum and the lockdown, and Belabogians now really need a heated celebration to lift their spirits. So if you have time, I'd like to invite you to the Soulborn Festival and witness what we've achieved so far in reviving Belobog. Alrighty, anything for you, Branya. Oh, come, for sure. Me too. Festivals and celebrations are right up my alley. It'd be great if you can come. Everyone has been missing you. Has Dong Hung been busy these days? He hasn't sent any messages in the group chat. He's holed up in his room recently. I guess he's turned off all his devices. We'll check on him for you. Thank you, March. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Soul Warm Festival. The roses.
That Don Hung. He can't just ignore Branya. Let's go to his room and talk to him.
Alrighty. And here we go. Jolted awake from a winter dream. Future Market Prologue. Ask Dong Hung about his thoughts. His dark, deep inner thoughts. Ooh, did they upgrade this place? I haven't actually visited this. I feel like there's a little bit more here. Or it feels bigger. That I'm gonna ignore. Oh my god, it's Pom Pom. And Pom Pom's fucking naked. That's what Pom Pom looks like without the coat. Conducting Pom Pom. Colors look a bit faded. It should be comfier than Dong Hung's. Where's my room? Door is locked, but a particular scent of coffee coming out the room. Door doesn't even move an inch, as if it's glued in space. Where the heck does the Trailblazer sleep on the Astral Express? Oh my goodness. My little ping up at the top right corner. It went up. Oh. I also feel like he got a little upgrade. Oh, he got a little water too. That's cute.
Hung, Branya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Branya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lofu. It was tough on the spirit.
Don Hung. I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
Why not come with us for a change of scenery?
No thanks. I'll be staying on the Express. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
The dog hog.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then.
Eddie.
Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
Nah, she's jinxed it. Stress-free for us, or stress-free for the planet?
Don't get yourself all worked up. If Eurillo 6 is strong enough to withstand a Stellaron, it'll be just fine. If only Himeko could come with us.
What about Pom Pom?
Can't just leave the Express whenever they feel like it. You didn't know? Seems
Darn.
like someone wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I was too busy going to
ask
garbage
Himeko to
cans.
tag along. She might be up for an adventure. You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now's your chance.
Oh yeah, do it. Oh sweet, we actually get to go to her room. Ask Himeko about her intention. Or, never mind. She's just hanging out back here.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
So that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time.
Ready.
Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
Alrighty. Oh. Oh. Gotta open this room. Oh, it's that outfit.
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
Very fancy.
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long, but now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
What do you mean? This is the only outfit I have,
Let's
I'm
just
pretty
pretend
sure.
I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
It is a nice outfit. Alrighty.
Pajamas, hot water should be everything. Let's go.
Pom-pom doll.
Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
Just myself. Or why are you bringing pom-poms doll back?
Well, I thought since Pom Pom can't leave the express,
Hey,
bringing a doll with us is kind of like taking them trailblazing. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila. Ready to go?
you bet. Time to celebrate.
Bellabog, here we come.
Oh shoot, we have a little cutscene.
Bellabog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
I got it. Never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right?
You just ran
Wait a
past an
sec.
enemy.
That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform.
That's the
All
thing.
in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy?
IPC.
The Interastral Peace Corporation. Who else? The one whose insignia is pretty much everywhere? That IPC.
Oh yes,
Still
that
don't
one.
remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's one of their products. Oh, and the Interastral Peace broadcast. You know the one always being played on the Express? Never mind, it's not that important. The important question is, what are the IPC doing on Eurillo 6? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to.
Alrighty.
Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Silent, is he? Question mark.
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Want me to take him out?
To take us out?
They did it?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurillo 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Topaz.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurillo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
We may have helped out a little bit.
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilo 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wait, I got her number.
I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
I'm in charge of a project worth 8 billion credits, by the way.
As if anyone would ever believe that.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up.
Wow. Okay. Well, actually, it just looks the same, actually. Okay. Wait a minute. Why did it keep moving?
Is that Pela? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Oh, it's Pale? Oh, hello.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon right now.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also...
Well, I have a Miss Pela option.
I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome.
Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Miss Pela, Peter is falling asleep.
Peter.
Enough! From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening.
Sorry, Miss Pela.
That's better. Now, where was I?
Oh, I never knew Pela had a strict side.
Okay, kids. Now we're going to learn about careful.
Alright, we couldn't like have a little dialogue. A little bit of a shame.
Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
I'll be helping my father with his affairs.
Norbert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly.
Jail.
Selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Looks like things are getting heated. I think we'd better get out of here.
Master Rossi?
Master Rossi?
You know what I mean.
Oh, Serval. Then depart.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started!
Serval! Serval!
Heartbeats will shake me,
So rules can't break me.
crank the sound and let your soul be free.
The lightning strikes right on. Let yourself fall into it all.
That's the first time we've heard her sing.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
Okay. So, I saw Depart. Guess they're all still hanging out there. Let's go to Depart. See what's up over here.
The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Ah, Depart. What a good lad. I
And have a look.
don't think I see any of the, like, underworld here.
Heartbeats will shake.
Okay. Nothing else.
Say, I think we should, or we could go.
Okay, so there's that. Is there anything else here? A kid just laying down. Okay. They'll pay a visit to Branya. Wonder if I'll get the outfit after completing this story chapter. Trailblaze. Oh, hey. Topaz.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Those dice don't lie.
Is everything alright, Bronya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival.
I only heard the word depth.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster.
Interesting.
It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurilo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
It's always the interest. How much?
Astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers.
Where's Asta when we need her?
Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Alright, seems we'll have to intervene.
Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC IPC is too big and powerful. The Belabogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Branya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
We'll help you get out of the student debt. Let's bring out the big guns.
I don't think we're at that stage yet. Miss Topaz seems like a reasonable person. With your silver tongue, I'm sure we'll make some progress.
You just need Asta's credit card.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Bronya.
I apologize for dragging you into Belobog's affairs again. But when faced with an entity as powerful as the IPC, we need all the external help we can get. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of... Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellarons. Among those outsiders were several architects. It was with those funds that, according to her account, the IPC deemed that it wasn't until the Stellaron... Thank you.
Actually, I want to listen to her.
I apologize. While you're out looking for... Thank you. I believe in you.
Yes. Hello, Bella.
This book should be placed here.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Hey!
Thought she
I
had
just remembered.
anything.
Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
Alrighty. Hey there, Miss Topaz. Greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. An auto reply? She really doesn't reply to messages during her work hours. Greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. AI, please tell me. Where has Topaz gone? Hello, checking Director Topaz's schedule for you. Currently, Director Topaz is on an inspection tour. History and Culture Museum. The Overworld, Belobog, Urila 6. This thing is pretty smart. Thank you. Greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait.
Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going. We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Alrighty, let's look for her. On the reception thing there. Oh. Okay. Oh, hello. 600 years old.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Cherish the moment.
Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts a several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know your art.
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things
Is that a mole on her thigh? Or is that a dead spot on my monitor?
What I'm trying to say
Not.
is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way.
Let's walk and talk.
Most exhibits in this museum are of little value.
That dialogue is so bad.
But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
The Express will pay off Belobog's outstanding debts.
Hey! Nobody agreed to that! We're actually here on behalf of Bronya. It's just, you know, given Belobog's circumstances, it isn't exactly a wash with money right now. The Belobogians don't have the means to pay off such a huge debt.
I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
Alright, and if the debt can't be repaid.
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
Probably extinct.
I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation.
Preservation.
No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Bronya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
Bye. Negotiations failed. Summarize the situation to 7th.
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
Yeah. Seems like she's a tough nut to crack. We didn't promise Bronya we'd succeed.
Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed.
That's a heartless response.
I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message?
Did they now? Oh, hey, Vila. I heard you're back in Belobog. Give me a shout when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up, Sela? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mine by force. I asked Bronya what to do. She told me not to mess with for the time being. Well, we must fight back. Can't let those guys bully the miners. We must fight back. Yeah, we're already on it. Wildfire and Silvermane guards already engaged with us. Those jerks have super advanced, fancy weapons with jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending you an SOS, because I'm running out of ideas. I'm coming. Hang in there. I have chosen violence. We're on our way.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. And now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
Here we go again.
I really did jinx us. I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
And here we go.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Oh hey, they're right here. Where'd those people in black come from? I wonder if the kids got anything to say.
Snow White.
I'm wondering. Okay. Okay, nothing else.
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out.
What's going on?
It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's the matter?
What's going
Got
on
nothing
inside
to
the
say.
mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders.
Is Topaz around?
Who?
Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about. Are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me?
Ready? Let's do it.
Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
Quiet worker.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right?
I'm a guest of your boss. Stand aside.
What's
Don't
your
nothing.
deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
Still quiet.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Dang, 6 months is a lot.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Oh no, that's low, Marsh. That's low.
I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me.
Jesus Christ.
What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
He's got dedication.
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Alright, here we go. Ouch. They got guns. Oh wait, hold on. What's that? Performance points? Interastral Peace Corporation employee performance points. Each stack increases damage dealt by 50%. Stacks up to 1 time. All performance points are consumed when this unit uses an attack. Performance points can be seized by the attacker when this unit's weakness is broken or this unit is defeated.
I've got a raid to get to. Let's finish this.
Let's finish this.
Time for a buzz. Time for a shot. This battle is unavoidable. This combat needs... This is double speed.
Alright.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
We are gonna do this.
Just a little something.
Nuke him with Dong Hong.
Heaven, sir. Rise!
Can I have fun this time? You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Yes. Take his performance bonus.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Dang, March. He's really roasting
Let's not
him.
get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
That's wild. 17 rounds of interviews. For what is basically a grunt position. Okay. Did I switch out? I'll leave it. Yeah, I'll leave it. Let's talk to March 7th. Optional.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools who they're dealing with.
When did you change your clothes?
Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum. Did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one.
I thought that was supposed to be Dong
The quicker
Kong.
we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zila know when you're ready to go.
Alright.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld.
Let's go.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving. Okay. Sure. We can do this. I don't want to take March along. I don't have good relics on here though. So that's gonna be a mild issue, I believe. I do kind of want to take her along just because it's fitting. Now, what's the set she's running? That one, the damage reduction. Do I not have better gloves for that? I might have just trashed them. So, okay. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's just level it up, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that's nice. Feels good. What I wanted. So yeah, we'll probably just leave it alone. I'll bring myself along. Okay, if we do this, we can leave it all to Donghung. Just do all the work. And Natasha comes along because she's higher level than Lynx. So, yeah. I don't even think I have good. The only one that has good relics is Donghung. Everyone else is just kind of so-so. Let's see. We'll upgrade this. Give it a few relics here. Eat those. Okay. Sure. Honestly, that works for me. And let's go. Meanwhile, at Svarog settlement.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend.
She looks absolute evil.
Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
Yeah, the cute.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurilo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I like Topaz.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization.
Definitely antagonistic in this case, but
what are your intentions
very
for
interesting.
the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased.
Oh,
All I
they
can do
have been
is make
purchased.
them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
That's cold. Their future's already been purchased.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side.
Slightly on the conservative
Here's
side.
to our future cooperation.
96.4 conservative.
Mr. Svarog.
Meanwhile, in the Great Mine with Sela and the Trailblaze. Check conditions of mine.
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Attempt to communicate with Numby. Alright, Numby. If you give me Stellar Jade, I will consider. Ew. Oh, that was cute.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Life is ultimately meaningless.
Wow, that's so deep. Oh, come on, stop fooling around.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Life is meaningless. Lopez.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Help!
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Try that again.
Naughty child.
Thanks a lot.
Lance ablaze. Lance!
And more battles.
Heaven's Surge. Break.
You can't run.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
The times are changed. Heaven's Surge.
naughty child.
Imagine you could generate skill points with that counter.
Lands at the ready.
It'd be absolutely busted.
Strength. Heaven sent. Break.
Gotta give her a nice little niche, I guess. I don't know.
The consequences
That just
are
sounds
mine.
busted.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
It looks a little smaller than the normal ones now. Alright, we're beating them up. We're beating them all up.
You can't run! Wait! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Watch this awesome move.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
It's time.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I sent a storm. Heaven sent. Rise.
Big damage.
Time for...
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
You can't run!
Nice.
I'm okay.
Try that again!
That nap time.
I'm on guard. The strength. Heaven sent. Break.
Smack.
You can't run!
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
I sent a storm. Heaven sent.
And done. God, I love my Donkey Kong.
The consequences are mine to bear.
I had no business really fighting that fight. But it felt good just beating them up. Wow, that's a new one. A new model.
Look! That big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Wish I could use Sela as a trial character here.
Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
Keep going.
Will of preservation.
I'm glowing.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
Team leader.
The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude.
Quite the attitude.
This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
I want to speak to your boss.
Yeah, we demand to speak with Topaz.
You know Topaz?
You know Topaz?
Interesting.
Interesting.
It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related.
It looks like he has a tie on in the middle of that robot. Neat detail.
Where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime.
He just sounds done.
Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon.
Heavy laser cannon. Interesting. But it got shit. Performance.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Just a little something. Think
I
nothing.
got a nice little chunk from that.
Don't get careless.
Okay. Oh, might as well break that guy.
I'm on guard.
Break that guy.
Scales. World cleansing dragon. Lance of
We'll go ahead and ult.
Forward.
Yep.
Heaven's surge.
Okay.
Rise.
My turn.
Alright.
Try that again.
Yeah.
You can't run.
That'll take more than medicine.
Okay, heal up Mark.
Thanks a lot.
Get that guy out. He's out.
Heaven's surge. Break.
Try that again.
Hmm.
Phew!
Inevitable.
You can't run. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome
Do
move.
this. Breathe.
Scratch.
Try that again.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing
Okay.
dragon.
This is a fun fight. I get to basically just
a
bully
little
them.
something. Think nothing of it.
With Dong Hung.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Heaven's surge.
Break him down.
Told you I could fight. You can't run. You're annoying.
Naughty child.
Right.
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this
Oh.
awesome move.
Hopefully get another freeze proc.
Heaven's surge. Break.
446.
You can't run.
Lance ablaze.
Use the ult. Got ourselves some stacks of magma wheel. Yeah, how should I do this? Break that guy.
Try that again.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Heal.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Break.
You can't run.
723 for you. Ow, that hurt.
That's better.
Try that again.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Himeka would have been nice if I brought her along. Oh, he just died.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%.
60%? We're done for.
We're dumb. I'm so funny that they're all concerned about their bonuses.
Immediately. Erase all traces of your present.
Erase all traces of your present.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
Belabog is in debt.
Debt? What do you mean?
You should probably ask Branya to explain it to you.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
We have mail. Branya, Gray, March, and Donghong. Where are you, March? Gray, are you alright? Branya, we're in the underworld right now. The IPC's people took over the Great Mine. Us and Sela just kicked them out. See, it was Sela. How are things going? You get hurt? Don't worry, we can totally handle this. I failed to persuade Topaz. I'm sorry, we weren't able to persuade Topaz. No worries, this wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here. Can't explain it clearly. Can you come back to Claw's 4th? I need advice from you on this.
Huh, I get the feeling Branya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Sela?
I'm with us.
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Sela. We'll do what we can to help Branya out. Come on, to Klapoth Fort!
Nice. Meanwhile, in Rivet Town. Oh, shoot. Good part.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further.
Proceed no.
Miss Topaz.
Belabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
I'm out of pocket.
See you later, Captain.
Later, Captain. Oh, Jabbar.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
Couldn't have foreseen all of this.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belabog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
It's...
I can't read it.
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Right, let's take a look.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small,
Numby doing the typing for her?
unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
Interesting. Interesting. So when we take all that as true, does sound very convincing. Or should we just take it straight at its heart burden? I don't know. Let's see. Smooth talker. Let's go with the cynical option. Smooth talker doesn't necessarily mean she's telling the truth.
I agree. But it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. It's hard to imagine she'd write something like this just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Perhaps you should get some insight from others first.
That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Seems
Topaz
logical.
hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapothfort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
Do I have voting rights? I have voting.
I think we should leave this matter to the Belabogians. Don't you agree? We've got your back. We
I'm
failed
not
to
a
convince
citizen of
Topaz,
Belobog.
but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right? Let's start with the overworld.
Alright, compile opinions held by overworld residents regarding Topaz. Agreeing with IPC proposal? 0. Disagree with IPC proposal? 0. Let's go take a look. So let's see, who's gonna be the... I think, yeah, so it's gonna be the NPCs that have names now. Ayla, Serval. That looks like who I can see. Yep, so. Hello, Pela.
We meet again. How have you two been?
Hello, Miss Pela.
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious.
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Sounds serious. I'm all ears.
You tell Pela about the idea.
Really? You better not be making things up.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true. We don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh. Okay. Any particular reason?
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside. And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Okay. Interesting. That makes sense for Payless.
If the IPC is able building a better world, I'm not sure how much.
That's my opinion. Okay. Now we go to Servo. Who's the third one? Because I see like walking. Oh, it's all the way. Ah, it's that guy. The guy that simped first of all. Okay, you know what? We'll just go to him first. Because he's so out of the way. Alright. I imagine he would disagree with IPC. We'll see.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them.
I need your opinion on an important
You need
matter.
my opinion? I'm happy to help.
Tell him about the IPC debt and the choice Bronyan.
So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise.
Sounds about right.
Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dun. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
I wonder what Serval would say. Agree with the IPC or disagree with the IPC? Based on what we see, Serval does like her freedom, which would indicate she would disagree.
Yesterday.
She's also fairly rational, so you might see the merit. So I can see either or. Let's see what happened. Alright, Serval.
Well, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion?
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in.
Right.
What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion. Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract. We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
I would imagine Zila says no, Natasha says yes. Then that guy does, whose mouth does not move. Oh, I guess that's Clara, so. I imagine she'd say yes. So it looks like I would predict most would agree with the IPC proposal. So let's see what Clara's got to say.
Miss March, Big Brother, what brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Clara. Is Farah Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Clara's opinion is just as important, Mark.
True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something?
I don't know why people rag on Clara's English voice actor.
That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
It's all right, Clara.
I like the voice
no
of it.
pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
She just needs to wear shoes.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision.
A non-answer.
Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
Okay, so she said no.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Okay, interesting. So she said no. Alright, so what I imagine is something like half and half. Like Natasha agrees, Leela says no. We'll be set with a 3 and 3, and we have to like nudge Bronya somewhere.
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face?
We need your
Seems
opinion.
a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead. That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it.
Oh.
I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt.
Interesting.
We may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow, that's a pretty convincing argument. Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
Okay, now I'm interested. I would say Leela would say no, but now I'm inclined to say she's gonna agree.
Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. I hope Bronya takes these words seriously.
Let's give up freedom for security. End up with no. Oh, it's Oleg. Okay.
None other than the saviors of Belobog. To what do I owe the pleasure? To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me.
The guy whose mouth doesn't move.
I can tell
Pretty
by the
iconic.
look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi.
Need your opinion on an important matter.
Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor, and with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
This is a tough one.
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that angle. I wouldn't wish that title on anyone. Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
Okay. After collecting more citizen opinions, final result remain a tie.
All that running around has worn me out.
Yep, sounds about right. I predicted that right.
The final conclusion is the votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments.
Still one person left to ask.
Oh, right! We haven't asked Zila. She's probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners. Come on, let's get going.
Yeah. There we go. Like, where's Zila? I need to talk to her. Alright. What you got for us?
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling alright? You look a little uneasy.
I need your opinion on an important matter.
Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it. I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
Oh, she's not even gonna vote. Vote is extremely important.
I've thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call.
She plays a crucial role on this world.
Right? I'm glad Belobog has someone like her in charge. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
Wonder what? Well, it's Bronya, so let's see. What will she put out? What will she say? Personally,
all remains as it did yesterday.
I would think like I would sign the contract, but I can see arguments for both.
Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here before. Oh, jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
Oh, lot of thoughts. Don't twist my words. Oh, Branya.
March, you're back. So?
Yes, what about me?
What's the verdict? What do the people think?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. What was Zila's perspective on the matter?
He's behind you, whatever they used to say.
I should have known. That sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
Alright, Branya, moment of truth.
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait!
Oh, Mika.
I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Uh-oh.
But aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival
Interesting
beforehand,
twist.
the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Branya. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
Think you'll come a bit sooner.
The life of a navigator is a busy one. You should be glad that I made it in time. There is some important information that I must pass on to you, Supreme Guardian. It is my hope that it will better equip you to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himeko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Okay.
Astro friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation.
Is he gonna fake sign the contract?
I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. And then, I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Oh, I guess
Don't
I didn't
worry.
think too hard
Leave
on
it
this.
to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice.
You know, it does.
Stay safe, everyone.
Selling off Belobog after we saved it does leave a bad taste in the mouth. We can talk here, Japard. Share your reports with the crew. Did you have a fight? Supreme Guardian ordered me to garrison in Rivet Town. Still remain guards and automatons to stop the IPC's infiltration. Defense went smoothly at first. Then Topaz herself appeared. Ugh. God, I can't read. Alright, hold on. The defense went smoothly at first, but then Topaz herself appeared with some special technology that allowed it to seize control of all our automatons in an instant. Seems Topaz is heading for a certain area in the depths of Rivet Town. For some reason, Sparog is with her too. Sparog? Is he trying to go against us again? I hope not. My instinct tells me that there's something else behind this. I don't know for sure yet. At least we know where we can find Topaz. Let's go.
Japard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
Okay. I wonder, does Honkai Star Rail have a place where they just save those cutscenes, and so I can rewatch them?
Welcome to Belobog, Trailblazers.
Go here. Have time to chat. Okay, this is just the general dialogue you can get.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Alrighty. Can I use Mimic? I can send her. It just uses up all blue books. Okay. Hello, Japard.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set. Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
Yeah. Well, this time we'll bring along Himeka. Relics. Okay, they're fairly leveled up though. I'm okay with this. Yeah, here we go. Astro Express together. Topaz and Sphara.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Okay, send out a message here right quick.
Meet yet again. Old friends, meet yet again.
Alright, now that's it. Oh, okay. Is that an enemy? Alright. Keep going.
Look, down
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence.
Okay.
It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
Automaton stealth bomb.
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
We're using bombs to...
Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
When controlling automaton's stealth bomb, press the attack button to trigger self-detonation and stun all enemies in the attack race. Complete the challenge. The automaton fails to stun all its enemies at once, or is discovered by enemies. The challenge is failed and written off. Try to avoid enemy line of sight and sprint to approach your enemies and take them all down at once. The only one? I get to control a little robot. That seems excessive.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
It seems a little excessive, yes.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced. Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to wipe out the IPC threats.
I'm ready.
Try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
Not really good cover there, huh? Attack.
Oh no! They saw right through it!
It's alright. We prepared many backups. Try again.
We've prepared many backups. Try again.
Are you ready? Use the... Remember, try to...
Alright, you make up. Your turn. This is so funny. It seems excessive.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan.
Oh man.
This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off!
Gloves are off. Future market. Find and confront Topaz.
Mr. Sparrog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
Thought we might be facing off against each other for a moment.
Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC, while I do not agree with her viewpoint. I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Alright, time to go confront her.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Do I have any fans?
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the Nameless out among the stars. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors, but we have very dear friends on Eurilo 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
What do you mean?
Time to fight it out.
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
Vacation time has been approved.
I wish. So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Holy crap.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby.
Go.
Projects under my wing have no room for error.
God, I love her so much. What an entrance. What a start.
Try that again.
Inevitable.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Sense a storm. Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
What did this? Oh. blast. Okay, so
Time
here.
for an overhaul.
Works for me.
The strength. Heaven sent. Rise! Oh, Grace.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
You won't get away.
Okay, so that's 100% damage.
Humanity never conceals its desire to
Double
control the
blast.
heavens, and I'm no exception.
It wasn't very much, but
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Heaven sent. Break!
Tough luck running into me.
We sent a storm. Heaven surge. Rise!
I have something.
You won't get away.
yeah.
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Do not fret.
Just a little something.
Then we heal up
Think
everyone.
nothing of it.
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Alright.
You're annoying.
That hurt.
Time for an overhaul.
Here we
Perhaps
go.
you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for a shot.
Oh, there wasn't enough for break.
You won't get away.
Heaven surge. Break!
Tough luck running into me. Phew.
Healed.
Try that again.
He sees the performance points.
I have something for you.
Naughty child.
Heal
Just a
again.
little something. Think nothing of it.
Actually, I do have quick ults. I do like that.
That hurt.
You can't run.
Heaven surge. Rise!
You won't get away.
Told
Awaken,
you I could
dormant
bite.
scales. World cleansing dragon. Oh, Grace.
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
You won't get away.
Nap time.
Heaven surge. Break!
My turn.
Almost dead. Yeah, that's fine. Skill, ult,
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
break.
That'll.
Works pretty well. Game build. If I had Team Echo built out better, that'd have been nice.
Rise!
And there goes your performance salary.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Oh shoot.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Alright. And now what?
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right.
I can fight it.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
What is this place?
Uh-oh.
We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
Very cool, very cool.
Look. The people of Belobog have not...
Damn, Japard. Holding that up with one.
I just want to give them a chance.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we Belobog have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urilla 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability, I'll handle it.
Honestly, super cool. This is just super impressive. Hey, Hook's dead. Big project. Pillars of Creation is a big project. Concerns all of Belobog. How can I just sit around doing nothing? While I may not be as tough as I was in my younger days, I spent decades in the mines. I'm more than capable of guiding the youngins. How's Hook doing? She's been livelier than ever since she breathed in the fresh air of the overworld. She's been tinkering with a portable communicator or something. She even showed me moving pictures inside. Young people are always quick to embrace new stuff. I'm planning to enroll her in a public school in Bellabog so she can learn more and broaden her horizons. One day, she'll have to leave my care, become a reliable adult, something I never dared to imagine before. Wonder what path she will take in the future. It will be great if she can make it into cadet school. All graduates there have promising futures. Alright. The most common container on construction sites. These barrels are occasionally used by workers to conceal their value.
I was worried things were gonna get ugly again. A peaceful solution is always the best solution. Speaking of solutions, are they repairing that giant robot? The one we fought against? I remember you took control of it and helped us defeat Cocolia.
Wonder if we'll have time to celebrate Soulworm Death.
Right, I totally forgotten. That's the whole reason we came here in the first place. Well, looks like everyone in the city's helping with construction. Doubt there'll be much time for celebrating. Still, look on the bright side. We got to meet a top IPC executive. The trip wasn't a complete waste, right?
Whoa. Oh, treasure. Nice. And the engine creation is supremely massive though. One day I'll pilot a giant robot. Get in the robot, Shinji.
You know, I'd heard you and March speak highly of the Supreme Guardian before, but seeing her methods firsthand left me in awe. We should also be glad that Ms. Topaz is the one in charge of the Eurilo 6 project. If it were someone else from the Strategic Investment Department, things might have gotten complicated.
You mean Topaz didn't make things complicated enough?
That tells me you really don't understand the Strategic Investment Department. Let's talk about this later, when you're back on the Express. You and March must be tired after such an incredible journey. It's time you got some well-deserved rest. You know? We should also be glad that the Strategic Investment Department comprises the IPC's most elite employees, many of whom can be very forceful. Let's talk about this later, when you're back.
I was, speaking of Miss Topaz is definitely up to the job. She has that aura of, what's the word? Invincibility. Well, we didn't get to enjoy the festivities this...
Oh, trash can covered in thick frost. Not remarkable anyway.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most. If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
Is it true the IPC requires you to go through 17 rounds of interviews?
17? Oh! I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I have arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
Why don't you head over to the Goethe Hotel and relax for a bit? Miss Topaz and I still have a few matters to discuss. I'm sorry you didn't get to experience the festival atmosphere this time around. I promise. I'll make it up to you all next time.
Large frozen trash can. Trash can dwelling in the north. Seems more tight-lipped than its peers in the south. Okay.
All remains as it did yesterday.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
Nothing hidden.
March was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
Time for bed.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you.
Alright, gotta put that up.
Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident, Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
You only got demoted one rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Rillo 6.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time.
Oh shoot.
The snow is mesmerizing.
That barrier actually exists. Jolted awake from winter dream. Now Topaz has visitor verification. Topaz and Numby has become a visitor to Express. You might come across Topaz and Numby when you enter Express. Click anywhere in the blank area to close. Cool, cool. Wilder, hey. Is this Gray? Nah. You got the wrong person. Wrong person. Number here suggests otherwise. Anyway, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Wilder from International Peace Corporation, Strategic Investment Department. Contacting you to recommend a video game. What game? What game? Now, please allow me to get back to the introduction. Aetherium Wars, galactic tier, top class, AAA cultural brand spearheaded by the IPC's Marketing Development Department in collaboration with the International Network and International Peace Media. Is that good? Is that impressive? It's one of our blockbusters after all. Card collection game, but nothing like the ordinary trading card games you imagine. Use the IPC's cutting edge Aether copying technology to record any creature you've ever seen inside an Aether coin. Then you can print them out and use them to compete against other players. Let your Aether spirits fight for your glory. Sounds pretty cool, right? Whoa. To be honest, I'm actually a huge fan of Aetherium Wars myself. If you're interested, come to the Rivet Town Plaza in Uriel 6. Try it out for yourself. We're holding the International Tournament Festival, great offline carnival for all Aetherium War fans. Please, do come and enjoy. Be right there. Whoops. 6 minutes. Don't run off. Be there soon. No problem. I'll be here for you. Alright. Alvira 6 and Belleville solved the enormous crisis. Again. Yeah. Again. Okay, yeah, so there's that. Oops. We already have several in Payload E6, so limited time rewards. Yes. Yeah, let's see. Payload E6. Oop. Yeah. There's Payload. Serval. Okay. Let's grab Luca Eidolon. And Luca takes action if target enemy is bleeding. Increase damage dealt by Luca by 15% for 2 turns. A champion's applause. Song Hung. Happy tummy, happy body. Okay. Well then. Ooh. Complete Trailblaze Continuance. Future Market. Yep. There's that. All done. 672. Oh man. I need more. I need more Stellar Jade. Not enough. Okay. Let's see. It'll probably end right about soon. Let's synthesize this. One of those. Air load. Right? But Natasha could use a bit more. The relics are not super great. And I could have gotten HP on this. I don't know if 4 HP percentage or outgoing healing boost is better. If this had a health percentage scaling, it'd be better. Well, can't help it, I guess. Boots. It is fine. The boots are. Honestly, physical damage is probably something funny here. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the parlor car. Should see Topaz. Yes, there they are. And after we talk to them, we can just quit for the day.
Hey! It's my first time on the Astral Express. I've heard quite a bit about the hospitality of the Nameless. Shouldn't you be showing me around? Oh, so you've noticed. Well, we're hardly strangers. Better to skip the formalities, right? I'm definitely not the first IPC staff member to board the Astral Express. I've heard that the IPC and the Nameless cooperated frequently when Akavili the Trailblazer was still around. I've also heard that the board once considered spending a fortune to buy out the Astral Express and to make it part of their business. However, all their offers were quickly declined. Just between you and me, I think declining the offers was a smart choice. Capital definitely plays a critical role in the universe, but if everything in the world revolved around it, then life would be a lot less romantic. Don't you think?
Oh.
Say, aren't there any forms to fill out for boarding the Express? No, contract to be signed? How about a deposit? At least tell me there's a guarantee. Nothing? Interesting. So it's all based on interpersonal credit? I'm amazed everything runs on something so fragile.
Honestly, this whole Trailblaze mission, gonna skip so fast. Probably still am, but man, certainly made a strong showing. So I can't talk to Numby. That's a shame. But it's time to close up this stream. Getting late. Until next time. Good night. Thanks for dropping by.